Hello, I am Kiriti Sengupta from India. Heartfelt greetings on the holy occasion of Diwali. I am thankful to American poet Josh Dale, who has given me this opportunity to read a few of my poems. So I have decided to read a few poems from a couple of books that I have authored. There is one book, this is a poetic trilogy. This is called Dreams of the Sacred and Ephemeral. It consists of three books, My Glass of Wine, The Reverse Tree, and Healing Waters Floating Lamps. The other book that I'm going to read from is the latest collection called Solitary Stillness. And the other two books rather, is The Earthen Flute, and there is one book, it's a chapbook called Reflections on Salvation that has been published by Transcendent Zero Press, founded by American poet Dustin Pickering. Most of my poems are rather short. So if I don't read a short poem, it will be an injustice to my writings. So the first poem will be the opening poem of the book Healing Waters, Floating Lamps. The poem is named Beyond the Eyes. I reach the sky while I draw a circle in the water. I reach the sky while I draw a circle in the water. Looking at the image, I take a dip. The second poem is In Dusty Feet. I was about to prostrate, but refrained from paying an obeisance to the enlightened master. His great toes housed some holy grains of dust. He took good care of his feet, I guessed, and I picked the grains as quickly as to place them on my head. I followed his footsteps, even on the dusty roads. I wish to become such pious grains so as to stay attached with his feet forever. I turned back as I failed and could not hold the grains either on my big toes. God remained thumb-sized with dusty feet. Next poem is Clarity. I have seen my mother preparing ghee out of milk. She never used butter to clarify it further. She'd boil and store the milk in large quantities for days. Once cooled, she'd separate thick layers of yellow froth. Layer after layer, she filled the storage pot, then put it on the burner, which filled the house with aromatic milk. So organic is my memory. The granular residue lifted us to heaven. Ah, pious ghee and incorrigible. The next poem is Mellifluous Cry. The labor room was busy as usual. The labor room was busy as usual. Especially the midwife. She was visibly unhappy, while the silence of the newborn. Much worried at it, she patted the back of the baby. The midwife screamed in utter frustration, "Hey, cry out!" On the other side of the closed door, the father was eager to hear his baby. He was all set to smile and celebrate the first communication. I'll now take this book, The Earthen Flute. There is a poem called Mother Water. Ganga has her stories to tell. Wish she had someone to listen to her. Story of her arrival is sparse, we guess, and that of her passage over the ages, witnessing numerous banks of civilizations. We are not even bothered to see her struggle. She fights as the boats ply in the river. She accommodates them, their loads, and of course, men. Physiologists say the womb can withstand much stress and strain. Ganga listens to our prayers, both mute and loud. We wonder if she enjoys the enchanting hymns devotees sing while they sit by her side with music and flowers. People die. We cremate them on the Hindu pyres and float the residues in the river. Ganga absorbs all of them as they settle into the soil beneath her water. Ganga has her stories to tell. Wish she had someone to listen to her. Story of her nursing the fetus, contained in an inflated uterus, while patiently awaiting her tour accompanying the new life. This poem is titled Struggle for Silence. Someone inquired if I was aware of existential silence. Someone inquired if I was aware of existential silence. But then, how do people perceive quietude? Is it a state of complete absence of noise? Does clamor invite peace by any chance? We are perhaps struggling to achieve a stage where the flute won't sound anymore. We will remain breathless but relaxed and in complete harmony with the Creator. Quiet grandeur prevails over the pinnacle of worldly communion. So it's a funny poem. It's called A Different Ball Game. One fine morning you wake up to realize your poetry has never been reviewed. You can now plan and think, if I may suggest, redoing all your old stuff, replacing the words with synonyms as you found on Google or in Oxford Advanced Learners, and then submit them to the journals where the editors boast about their high standards. Or live your old stuff as it is and think about the classic poets, the masters, who were explored as they set out for their heavenly abode. Petty mind, it is yet to grasp houses are made heaven only in the earth. So from this collection, Solitary Stillness, I'll read two poems. One is A Rolling Stone. It is not that I have never fallen in love with another woman post-marriage. I appreciate women and beauty like other men of my age. And as I used to in my heydays. It is not that I am committed to myself for not building an extramarital affair, being a so-called faithful husband. But what do I expect from the other woman? Is this only about being intimate or passing time? On every such occasion of nurturing the idea of a second relationship, I now ask myself, will she offer me a glass of water when I return after a long day? Will she cook for me? Will she take care of my ailing health? And will she be interested in accompanying me to the doctor? She is not, and she has never been my wife after all. The pre-monsoon showers relief, but only temporarily. The earth fails to dissipate heat enough to sustain the composure, and the sky won't allow the clouds for long. They will rather find another summer to captivate and tantalize. The monsoon is remembered. It is yet to arrive. The next poem is The Pillars of Soil. There are several elephants up in the sky. A friend giggled, I can remember, when we were studying in the first grade of our elementary school. I believed in her words until I learned the science of rain, how the clouds collide and melt into drops, how the trees aid in rainfall, etc. By then, we had read about the amazing legends of Mia Tansen, the great minstrel, and how he fetched shower while performing Megh Mallar in the royal court of Akbar, the Mughal emperor. On my way to an old age home, I witnessed the cloudburst once more. The trees alongside the expressway were listening to the music of precipitation with their heads bent down, as if the wood was enjoying tender care after a long, long time, as if the trees were paying attention to the instructions sent from the sky. They were probably being told the world would need another minstrel who could sing for the seasoned flesh, who ran their roots deep into the ground, and the ones who walked the earth, the pillars of soil. I'm quite excited to read another poem from Solitary Stillness. The poem is titled, Where Do Old Birds Go to Die? I have no idea, but here is a question. How long does a bird live to be called old? I have seen careless crows die from being electrocuted, although I'm not sure if they are the ones the bird watchers look up to. I have found dead birds in the cage. Ramuda, my neighbor, has built facing his house a public showcase. Every time I see an abandoned nest of the weaver bird in a Bengali household, I appreciate the perseverance of the bird who has been loyal to its intricate home. Honestly, I have never been close to the trees where the birds built their house. I have never been intimate with the leaves, fishes, fruits, or the pests a bird eats. I am not aware where birds hide when they are unwell, but I can say birds heal themselves and die solitary amidst the quiet flora unnoticed. I think I'm allowed to read another poem from this Reflections on Salvation. But let me tell you, this book has been adapted into two languages, Bengali and Sanskrit. The Bengali adaptation of Reflections on Salvation is called Sharanarthi. It has been written, or I can say it has been translated by Bitan Chakraborty. And the Sanskrit version, that is a rare collection, it's a Sanskrit version of Reflections on Salvation. It has been written by or translated by Kaushik Acharya. So I'll read only one poem, one prose poem from this collection. It's called Meditation. Take a chill pill. You glance through various self-help books as you mug up the steps of meditation. You have become aware of its benefits lately, and you want to do it to still your mind. Inside a darkened room, you, step one, sit on a mat, close your eyes, and think of doing dhyana. Your legs ache, your neck stiffens, your body shivers, and you face a hell of a lot of troubles. You may wish to switch on the television and watch your favorite soap. What is the deadline of your thesis submission? The cellular service provider sends you a reminder to pay up your outstanding bill to ensure uninterrupted service. But if you stop meditating, you're only giving up your zeal to carry it on. The Gita warns, benefits would be nullified. Who has been advocating detachment down the ages, by the way? That's all. Thank you so much. I'll now request my fellow writers like Bitan Chakraborty and Kaushik Acharya to read two poems from the Bengali and Sanskrit adaptations of Reflections on Salvation. Thank you, Josh. So he is Bitan Chakraborty. He has adapted Reflections on Salvation into Bengali, and the book is named Sharanarthi. It has been published by Shambhavi Publishers of Calcutta.
Hi, this is Bitan. Wishing you a very happy Diwali. Now I'm going to read Dhyan, the adaptation of Meditation, written by Kiriti Sengupta. ধ্যান। আজও এক প্রস্থ ভুল হয়ে গেল, মন নেই, কাজে মন নেই। উদ্বেগের সাথে মাথা নাড়লেন বড়বাবু। পরদিন নিজেই বয়ে আনলেন ধ্যান ও মনঃসংযোগের উত্তম কিছু বই। ধ্যান মনকে একাগ্র করে। নিউ মার্কেট থেকে ম্যাট কিনে এনে বসে পড়লেন, মনকে ধ্যানস্থ করার চেষ্টা। ওদিকে পায়ের পেশিতে কেমন টান টান ভাব, কাঁধেও চিনচিনে ব্যথাটা চাগার দিচ্ছে। 8:30টার কমেডির শো কি আজ তবে মিস হয়ে গেল? ইস, মোবাইলের বিলটা জমা দিতে ভুলে গেছেন। আজ না লাস্ট ডেট ছিল। ওহো, যত সব উঠবসি চিন্তাগুলো ধ্যান ভঙ্গ করে। ভঙ্গুর ধ্যান কুকর্মের সমতুল্য। বিযুক্ত হয়ে ধ্যানে যুক্ত হও। সদ্য পড়া গীতা শ্লোক মনে পড়ল। অফিসের নতুন ডেপো ছেলেটা সব শুনে বলে, আপেক্ষিক শব্দটির অর্থ গীতা রচনাকালে আবিষ্কৃতই হয়নি। The last poem named মোক্ষ। তুমি তাকে দেখেছ? ঈশ্বর, কত কত ঈশ্বর তুমি দেখেছ। অর্ধ নিমিলিত চোখে সিদ্ধার্থ বললেন, তিনি এক এবং অদ্বিতীয়। সমস্ত ধর্ম দেশ ত্যাগ করো, তার শরণ নাও। শ্বাস আমার বসত তৈরি করে। কথাতেই আছে, যতক্ষণ শ্বাস ততক্ষণ আশ। নির্মাণ আমাকে স্মরণ দেয়। ঘরের ভেতর জানলা খুলে দিই, অগুরু ছড়াই। ঘুরে ঘুরে দেখি তোমার নির্মাণ আধিক অন্ধকারে। জানালা দিয়ে আলো এসে পড়লে তোমায় দেখি দু চোখ ভরে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
And now we have Sanskrit scholar Kaushik Acharya, who has adapted Reflections on Salvation into Sanskrit. It's an ancient language, and he'll read the first and the last prose verses from his book Mumuksha.
Hello everyone, greetings of the season and happy Diwali to everyone. I will read the first and the last prose which I have adapted from his book, from Sengupta's book Reflection on Salvation. Here is my book and here we go. The first chapter named as Kesara. कस्तावत् शास्त्राणां प्रणेता स्वयं ईश्वर वा उत्तरं तु अति सहजमस्ति मनुष्य एव। ऐतिहासिक दृष्ट्या वयं जानीमः कर्मणां वेदानुसारेण सनातन धर्मे अपि च प्राचीन विविध धर्मेषु ब्राह्मणानां पुरोहितानां वा उत्थानम् अभवन्। अतो अस्मिन् समये यः शूद्रः यदि प्रागेव स देवपूजनमिति कार्यं स्वीयजीविकारूपेण निर्धारणम् अकरिष्यत् तर्हि इदानीं स ब्राह्मणकुलसम्भव उच्चकुलजातो वेति परिस्थितिम् अलभत। पुनः सर्ववर्णनिर्विशेषे अद्यापि प्रत्येकेषु गृहेषु नित्यकर्मरूपेण विविध पूजानुष्ठानं प्रायेण दृश्यते। तर्हि पूजाविशेषे किमर्थं पुरोहितम् आह्वयामः? ईषत् चिन्तयतु भवान्। मन्त्राणां सम्यक् प्रयोगभावेन द्वारस्थो भवामो आह्वयामो च पुरोहितं। प्रकृत्या हि गुरुगम्भीर मंत्रोच्चारणेन चित्ताकर्षणं कृत्वा च पूजायां विश्वासम् उत्पादयति स एव पुरोहितः। खाद्येषु वर्णं सुगन्धं वा आवहति केसरः, वस्त्रे च आवहति स्वादुत्वम्। केशरवस्त्रपरिहितं मनुष्यम् अतीव पवित्रमिति मन्यते। एतत् सर्वं हि मनसः व्यापारः। यदि मनोविज्ञानदृष्ट्या चिन्तयति भवान् तर्हि स पुरोहितः अपि खाद्ये केसरवत् कार्यं करोति। ज्ञात्वा सर्वं वयं सर्वे अज्ञानवत् आचरामः। शृणोतु अधुना केसर पुरोहितर्वा येन किनापि उपायेन एव संन्यास आयाति। अनेन संन्यासेन आयाति संलग्नत्यम् इति। पृथिव्या सह संसारेण सह मनुष्यजीवनेन सह अपि च ईश्वरेण सह अस्मान् सुगभीरा संलग्नता। तदा केनोपायेन संन्यासी भवितुम् अर्हति? भवितुं शक्यते। कर्मफलानाम् आशा संसार परिजनं च परित्यज्य कोऽपि प्रकृतरूपेण सन्यासी भवितुम् अर्हति किम्? शृणोतु तावत्। स्वयं ईश्वरोऽपि परनिर्भरताम् अपेक्षते। स च ईश्वरः सर्वेषां सन्यासीनामपि ऊर्ध्वे एव विराजते। This was the first adaptation of his of the chapter
Saffron.
Saffron, yeah,
Yes.
saffron. And I'm going to read now the last chapter, which is called Salvation in English, and I named it Mukti. ईश्वरं प्राप्तुं शक्नोति किम? कुत्रासौ तिष्ठति? एतत् सत्यं किम यत् विविध शास्त्र लोकोल्लिखितो महज्जनाः तस्य ईश्वरस्य सान्निध्यम् अलभन्त स्वरूपं च अपश्यन्? पुनः चिन्तयामि स एव ईश्वरः केवलं शब्दे लोकव्यवहारे वा तिष्ठति, परन्तु तस्य ईश्वरस्य साक्षात् दर्शनम् अस्तित्वं च विषये संशयाकीर्णः मे मनः। निरुक्तकारेण यास्काचार्येण स्थानभेदे तिस्र एव देवता इत्युक्तम्। प्रकृत्या कति देवताः सन्ति पृथिव्याम् अधुना इति चिन्तयामि। धर्मद्रष्टारः धर्मप्रचारकाः च सर्वे तेषाम् अनुगन्तव्यम् इति उक्तवन्तः। मनुष्यान् युगे युगे ते सर्वे वदन्ति ईश्वर एको एव अद्वितीय। श्रीकृष्णोऽपि योजयति यत् सर्वे अवदन् पूर्वे सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज। अद्य नवजातकाः किं करिष्यन्ति बहुदेवता सम्पन्ने अस्मिन् पृथिव्याम्? उच्यते यावत् चलति श्वासः तावत् चलति मनुष्याणाम् आशा इति। अपि च श्रूयते श्वासप्रश्वासरूप कर्मोऽपि तेन ईश्वरेण इच्छया एव संघटते। केनोपनिषदि उक्तं केनेषितं पतति प्रेषितं मनः इति। उत्तरं तु परमेश्वर एव। ईषत् चिन्तयतु जीवन मरणयोः निर्धारणं करोति निश्वास प्रश्वास रूपा शारीरवृत्तीय प्रक्रिया एव, न तु ईश्वर। तर्हि स ईश्वर कुत्र वर्तते? वेदान्ते एव तस्य प्रकृतं स्वरूपं वर्णितमस्ति। अहं ब्रह्मास्मि, अयमात्मा ब्रह्म इत्यादीनि उपनिषद्वाक्यानि घोषयन्ति यत् स परमेश्वरः तव मध्ये एव अस्ति। युवां दावेव एकाकारेण घटितौ। प्रकृत्या हि स्वकीयम् अस्तित्वम् उपलब्धिं कृत्वा मनुष्या मुमुक्षु मुक्तिं लभते। अतः त्वमेव सर्वशक्तिमान् परमेश्वरः। वृथा हि अन्वेषणं, वृथा हि कष्टसेवनरूपं संन्यासं, त्वया विना वृथा हि सर्वम्। Thank you so much.